Uh, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, so I think we can set now. Okay, okay, okay. I think we can set now. Okay, checking one, checking mic one, two, checking mic one, two. Okay, so I'm back. In the first live, I was told people couldn't hear me, so I'm back with a better voice. I'm just asking a question: can Arsenal win against Chelsea? I'm saying Man City. Man City. Man City is winning against Brighton, and if Man City gets win and Arsenal loses against Man City, that will be a gap of 8 points. Can we afford to lose against Chelsea tomorrow? What will that mean? Do you think Arsenal should better their game tomorrow? Tomorrow's match against Chelsea, should it be a game that we take lightly, or it should be a game that we count on, that if we are to still remain in the title race, we have to make sure that we win this match? What do you think? Do you think Arsenal deserves Arsenal fans deserve better than what we saw for the last 3, 4 weeks? I've been seeing lots of YouTubers, TikTokers talking about Arsenal losing, and they have been attributing it to Kai Havertz, and which is wrong. Kai Havertz has been our best player for all those matches. Kai Havertz has not had any service to him. I've seen so many people blaming Kai Havertz for being the reason why Arteta didn't buy a striker at the beginning of the season. For me, I don't think that was the reason. The reason was that it was a decision whereby we wanted a good striker, and the FFP could not allow us. So I'm wondering, do you think Arsenal needs to improve anywhere? I'm just wondering, what do you think Arsenal can do to win tomorrow's match? Is there anything that you feel like Arsenal should do to make sure that it comes out victorious? I've seen us play a lot of formations that I've seen us play a lot of formations, new ways of playing and winning. So I'm wondering, can Arsenal be among? Can Arsenal still stick to those formations that we have tried out? Or since Odegaard is back, Jesus is back, do you think that we should stick to one plan and make sure that we don't lose any game? I'm just imagining this a situation whereby we lose with our best players back. Does it make sense? Does it make any sense to lose weight? We have Odegaard, we have Kai Havertz back. Rice should be available for me. And if Rice plays and we again lose against Chelsea, what will that mean? We said that we at the beginning of the season, when we had not lost a game, we were very confident that Arsenal was going to compete this time around with the players that we bought. But according to what you've seen so far with the 3 matches that we've not got 9 points from, that we have only achieved only 1 point from the 3 matches. Do you think Arsenal can still compete? Can Arsenal be better than Man City this season? A Man City side that has so far won 8 points clear. It's 64 minutes on the Man City game, and Man City is not showing any signs of losing today's match. And I feel confident that Man City will win this match. Liverpool might lose today, according to me. How I know Aston Villa sets up and what it is capable of doing. I don't think Liverpool will win today's match. That's from me. But if it wins again, that means we shall have a Man City to catch and also a Liverpool to chase. So, what do you think? What do you think for today? Do you think that we're on the right track? Should we keep playing the way we've been playing, or do you think that we should improve? Honestly, I feel like at the back we're okay, but up front we don't see anyone shooting. I want to see an Arsenal side that shoots. I want to see an Arsenal side that tries to get goals. What happened to an Arsenal side that used to win like 5-3, 5-3-4? I'm getting bored of the 1-0. Every time we're winning 1-0, 2-0. I want to see an Arsenal side that challenges, an Arsenal side that gives you a run for your money, whereby you know that by the first half we've scored 3 goals and we're comfortable. We are winning the match. I don't want to play against Chelsea, as Chelsea side the things that have improved and feel like we are playing a Man City. If you're playing Chelsea, I want to see a clear difference between Arsenal and Man City and Chelsea. I want us to beat Chelsea to a point whereby there won't be any comparisons that Arsenal were struggling against Chelsea. Do you think Ateta can do it in this next match? Because I don't want any complaints. The players that we're complaining about, the Odegaards are back. Kai Havertz should be back in that game. So I'm wondering, if we get 1-0, is it a fine win? Or are we comfortable sitting behind teams that are just winning us by goal difference? Teams like Chelsea that are in front of us just because of goal difference. I feel like tomorrow still Nottingham Forest. There is no way Nottingham Forest is winning against Newcastle United. Newcastle United are far better team than Nottingham Forest. They may lose tomorrow or they may draw against Newcastle. So it's a chance for us to go back to top three. It's not just any normal match that we're going to play tomorrow. If you want to win tomorrow, it should be a win whereby people are going to not only judge us, it should be a win that we should tell other people that we are back. We are back and we are in the title race. It should be a win that warns everyone that we are not out of the title race. If Manchester United is improving just in two matches they have played with Van Nistelrooy, you see they have improved slightly. Okay, they have slightly improved. How about us that have a team whereby everyone can score? We know Kai Havertz can score. We know Bukayo Saka can score. Martin Odegaard can score. Martinelli can score. We know Trossard is good at scoring. Gabriel Jesus just scored his goal after something like 7 months. So we know all our attackers can score. Do you think it's wise for us to give up? Do you think there is something new that we can do to help like catch Man City tomorrow's match? If you lose tomorrow's match, what do you think is next for Arsenal? Can Arsenal win against Chelsea? Do you see any possibilities of Arsenal winning against Chelsea? Please comment below. Tell me your suggestions because I really want to know: is Arsenal winning against Chelsea, or it's just something? It's just something that we need to forget and just be humble, like Haaland said. We've seen last time I talked about Madrid not winning. Today Madrid came back strong. When you're beaten, when you have that mentality of a champion, when you're beaten, you come back stronger. You have to prove to people that I was beaten, but I'm not shying away. I'm back. Come back with a 4-0. Come back with a 5-0. Come back like beat Chelsea like it's a bottom table team. Don't beat Chelsea 1-0. 1-0 is not good enough. 1-0 is not good enough for an Arsenal team that is challenging. I want to see an Arsenal team winning. I want to see an Arsenal team being respected on the pitch. I want to see a national team that instills fear. I want to see that fear being instilled in other teams that we're going to play next. I don't want to see a national team that is seen to have been beaten by Bournemouth, and each other team that comes is going to just look at us and think like they can also dominate us. I don't want to see an Arsenal team that is going to complain of red cards that every time we're playing, we are going to complain of the red cards. How are we becoming a team that is going to just become a complaining team? How are we going to remain a team that is going to keep on complaining of referees? I want a team that is going to play the beautiful football that we used to play at the beginning of the season, at the end of last season. I want us to play the football that we played in January, from January to end of last season. Yes, we sold Eddie Nketiah. Eddie Nketiah was a striker and he was not that clinical. If we remain with the strikers that we think are better than Eddie Nketiah, how are we not scoring goals? How are we losing against teams like Bournemouth that Chris Nelson used to score against? If we have better strikers and we have better people that play better football, we should be winning against Chelsea that we won something like 5 last season. I want us to come and prove that we're not off the title race. For me, it would be difficult to defend Arteta after losing against Chelsea. A Chelsea side that has 40 players. I know they rested some players that will play on this weekend, but the team that we have should be good enough to play a Madrid side and get points from Real Madrid. If you're at that level, you should not be complaining of Chelsea having many players. Of course, you saw how we played PSG. We played PSG, taught them football. I want Arsenal to come and teach football to Chelsea. We have the Jorginhos that are from Chelsea. I know Sterling is not allowed to play, but how does Arsenal get to win against? How does Arsenal get to win against a Chelsea side that is from winning 8-0? Comment below. Tell me, do you think Arsenal is in a better position to win, or Chelsea will still beat us? Since we're going to Stamford Bridge, I think this is the time to prove the world that Arsenal does not only win at Emirates. They can say whatever they want to say, but if I'm Arteta, I would want to win that match. I want to prove to people that we're the king of London, the kings of London. Not only North London, we are the kings of London. So I don't want any complaints tomorrow. I don't want any referee complaints that the referees are not that are against us. I don't want any ready cards. Injuries, we have had injuries. How do our players play without getting more injuries? I'm tired of having injuries each and every match. Each and every match we're having players go away. I don't know whether Calafiori will be back, but I hope he's back. I don't want to have any complaints. I don't want to have any regrets playing against Man City. If it is playing Ethan, bring Ethan in. If you feel like if you feel like if you feel like he's not Marina is not fit to play, don't play him. If he doesn't want to play, let him fight for the number and play. I just don't want to have any excuses where I'm going to make any regrets. Uh, I actually want to invite some people to come and say something, but I'm not seeing anyone. So seeing the Man City game actually is now 73 minutes and it's still 1-0. Haaland scored in the 23rd minute. And I feel like Liverpool is losing today or is drawing today. So I don't want to stick on something. I don't want to stick on this match, but still feel like we can still win. I want us to win, not in a way we're begging like sympathy for people to accept us. I want us to win in a way whereby people are going to respect us. Liverpool is a good team. Arsenal is a better team. Chelsea is a good team, but Arsenal is still a better team. Uh, Let me see the people that I have got in the live. I actually want to invite some of you to come and say something. If you can drop something in the comment section, then I'll be able to call you and say something. So, do you think Arsenal? Comment below. Tell me. Do you think Arsenal is in a better position to beat Chelsea, like a 4-0, or do you think Chelsea with its players that Arsenal did not buy, like Modric, are going to come and revenge against Arsenal? Last season we beat them. The last match we won so many goals against them. Do you think they are going to come with that anger? Do you think they are going to come and play us with a good attitude whereby they won't allow us to score any goals? The last match I saw us playing against Chelsea, I saw Cucurella was good, and actually he played well against Chelsea. He played well against Saka. So do you think Saka will make miracles, or do you think Martinelli will be the one that stands up? You know, like I remember the Arteta period when he had just come. Chelsea was the first time, the first team that he beat convincingly with the assist of Emil Smith Rowe. We already sold Emil Smith Rowe, and he's doing wonders in Fulham. Do you think we can win whereby we have come from like back to back losses? And how do you like rate Ateta's season this season? How do you rate Ateta's season? Do you think Ateta has had a very good season, or do you think this season so far is not good enough? He's not good enough. Uh, I understand. I understand. There are so many games that we've lost so far, and people don't still remember how great the team is. People don't still give Ateta his flowers. I understand Arsenal fans. When you're an Arsenal fan, you're expected not to lose any game. I've seen people start banter Arsenal because they have lost. Is it two matches in a row? For me, for me, I feel like the Inter game, the Inter game was supposed to end in a draw if they did not have that penalty. They were not that good. We outplayed them, just that we didn't have anyone scoring. And that brings me to my next question: do you think Arteta has trained his team to be able to score? Because we were failing to score. Kai Havertz tried his best, but he couldn't score against Inter. Do you think this time around we will have someone to score? We'll have people shooting. I don't know what happened last season. What made us score so many goals was shooting away from the box. But this season, if we don't score, if we don't reach the box, you don't see anyone putting an effort to score from outside the box. But I have hope that our captain is back. And when Odegaard is in the field, I think there are some things that he tells the players to do different. I know he's not the coach, but when things get sour, you get as a captain, you have to get alternative ways of making sure that you win. Because Odegaard is one of the people that shoots. He's not that guy that will wait to tap in the ball when in the box. So I'm wondering, is there a way you think Arteta can line up his players to be untouchable by Chelsea? We have a very good defense, but I don't know of late whether you have noticed there's something I'm noticing. Arsenal gets scored, funny goals. The defense is good. You don't see any goal coming, and just out of nowhere you see Arsenal being scored, a funny goal, and wherever they score us, that funny goal, we don't recover from it. I really don't understand. What do you think Arsenal should do to avoid these mistakes? Gabriel, we are over relying on Gabriel to score from corners. It's like we don't have anyone that can shoot. Gabriel has done a lot, and people are starting to mark him that he's the man that is going to score corners. We had Saliba score last season from corners. We had Kai Havertz scoring from corners. We have people like Mikel Merino that can still score from corners. What are we doing wrong? Why are we not no longer scoring corners? Is there something that we need to do different? What's not happening? What's not happening? Why is there no goal? Why are there no goals? For the last two matches, I'm seeing an Arsenal. Wow, Brighton has equalized, and I hope it ends like that. So I'm seeing an Arsenal team that is trying to challenge, but forgetting what helped them last season. I want an Arsenal team that is going to be progressively improving, not an Arsenal team that loses one player and starts crying about everything. We're crying about red cards. We're crying about losing players to injuries. We're crying about we're crying about not playing Ethan. What is happening? What is happening? I want an Arsenal team that is not going to be laughed at. Oh, Brighton's goal has been scored by Joao Pedro in the 78th minute. That's cool. Please comment below. Tell me Is there anything you think Arsenal can do different to win against Chelsea? Is there anything that you feel like Arsenal is not doing right? Comment below and suggest any players that you think should step up. I'm actually tired of Ateta playing Trossard and Martinelli in one match. Whenever I see that combination, I see it doesn't work. I don't know why the guy still insists that it should be the combination that he uses in every match. Without Martinelli, yo, Khalid, Arsenal is going to win. Okay, okay. Khalid, I'm going to. Khalid, can I invite you? Okay, so how about Liverpool? If Man City is drawing against if Man City is drawing against Brighton, then that's good news. But again, that shouldn't mean that Arsenal should be reluctant against Chelsea. If you win against if you win against if you win against Chelsea, that would automatically mean that we're going to we're going to 20 yeah, something like 21 points. Man City is only 24 points. We shall be 2 points behind Man City, and I would love to see Arsenal do that. So the Man City game is in the 80th minute. Anything can still happen. You know, Man City has that thing whereby it wins. It finds a way of winning. It finds a way of scoring. So Man City's lineup, I think Man City. Oh, Man City has good red cards, which can actually weaken them. If you see Man City is having I don't know who is this guy. You see teams like Man City have players that will play and they'll be like, now who is Jay Simpson? They have okay, no Lewis, but now they're playing Simpson. Gundogan has been taken out, but these guys are still not losing. These guys are not losing. Savinho has been taken out. Haaland scored, but of course we know without Rodri, they're not that good. Okay, KDB and Silva were brought in. Okay, so what do you think Man City should do? What do you think Arsenal should do to win tomorrow's match? I don't I don't think there is much that we have to change apart from like the team that played the second half against Inter. We have at least in the midfield. Me, I'm not worried of us not having Declan Rice. We still have this guy. We still have this Jorginho. This guy, Jorginho is a better for me. If you ask me between Jorginho and Mikel Merino, who is better, I'll tell you Jorginho is a better player. He's a better player. He's a player that I can I can play and I'm comfortable that we're not going to lose a match. He's a player that cares about winning. He's a player that has that mentality of winning. But for Merino, since he's from a team that is not used to winning, Real Sociedad, Brighton scores the second. So Man City has 6 minutes. Has 6 minutes. Man City has 6 minutes to win or to get a draw. So today, if I from what I'm seeing, what I'm saying, if Man City loses today's game, that would make that would be a good thing on our side. But that means also that means Arsenal will go in the sixth place because Brighton will be getting 19 points. Okay, so what do you think if Man City is losing and may lose because it's only 6 minutes? 6 minutes may be like too many. Man City may equalize it, may win because it's Man City and it has KDB. KDB is back for Man City and they're trying to play the best they can. But if they lose today, does that give us the morale to win against Chelsea, or it makes us relax that since Man City has lost week, it's okay for us to win again to lose against Chelsea? Because trust me, if this season we beat Man City, Liverpool is a team that can lose at any time, and I feel like in today's match they can still lose the match. Do you think Arsenal should work on winning like tomorrow's match? If we win tomorrow's match, what will it mean for the other teams? I see we have teams ahead of us like Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest can still lose points against Newcastle. If we win today, if we win tomorrow, that means that we'll be in a better position to get back into the title race. But with Liverpool and Man City winning each and every match, and we don't do the best that we have to do, and we don't have to. If we can't win a match, let's defend well. I don't want to see a situation whereby we're just playing any reason, without any reason of like competing. I want us I want us to play with that mentality that we have bottled two titles whereby we're supposed to win them. I want us to play like a team that knows that we are on the level of Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, teams that are ready to win the Champions League. Because I don't see what stops us from being the best team, yet we have the best players. We may not have the best striker at the moment, but we have the best players in each position coming from the back. We have the best center mids. We have the best right and left wingers and left defenders. We have the best midfield. We have in Saka's position. He's the best in the world, one of the best in the world. Because I don't see so many people that can. If put in one team that can make Saka not to start the game. We have the one of the best creative midfielders, actually the best in the Premier League. Why don't we win against these teams? Don't have this. We don't have a striker that is scoring 27, 30 goals yet, but we are still the best. We have the best players in each position apart from the striking place. Martinelli has good stats that can put him among the best. There are not so many people that are better than Martinelli in that number. First of all, he's fast, and if he's on form, he's good at scoring. He's good at counter-attacking, he's good at scoring, and he's still young. So you don't tell me that we don't have the capacity to win the league against Man City and Liverpool. If they are losing, if they do any mistakes of losing, let us win. But if we don't play like a big team, then then these other teams will take the opportunity of playing. Me, let me first watch this Man City game until the end, then I will come back for another live.